Hello everyone, today in this video we'll fight against the atmosphere of our world around us, and today I would like to comment about few issues in the Middle East currently. Clarify few issues. So, as one can see, the Jewish state, so-called Israel, is not so happy that regime changed in Syria, because Assad's regime was hostile, declaratively and physically, but at least it was predictable, and I'm sure that underground between two regimes, regime in Tel Aviv and regime in Damascus, during the Assad's family rule, there were some hidden channels through which two regimes were making deals. So Assad regime was predictable for Israeli regime, and Israeli regime was predictable for Assad's regime. Now, when we look what IDF, Israeli Defense Forces, are doing, they are actually penetrating some Syrian territory from the side of Golan Heights and so on, moving east, and they are heavily bombarding the remaining facilities of Syrian army, because they do not want this old but still good equipment and still dangerous equipment to go into the hands of the representatives of the new government in Syria, because they are not so confident if they can trust them. And this is evident that Israeli regime is not so happy that old but known enemy, so Assad's family regime, was actually taken down in Damascus. We need to be realistic that sometimes old but known enemy with who everything is settled and there are some communication channels is much better than new one and completely unknown to us, completely unpredictable. That is why we have this massive actions of Israeli Defense Forces against many targets in Syria. And we can already observe first frictions among the victorious rebels in the Syrian country. So everything as of now is heading towards the new phase of the civil war, with less foreseeable government or governments, because we don't know who will rule this country. Or, as I said, there is always a possibility that Syria will be partitioned between neighbors under this name or the other. The Kurdish people now are the target of Turkish armed forces. This is not justified in terms of decency and morality, but it justified in terms of national interest of Turkish state, because having about 30% in the eastern provinces of Turkey Kurdish people who have very well developed national identity, it's a huge problem. So if they have Kurdish state close to their southern border, then everything is getting more and more complicated inside Turkey. That is why Turkish regime will do everything to suppress any independent Kurdish movements. But for sure, this way or the other, it will fire back. We live in very interesting times. Another rearrangement of geopolitical system in the Middle East. It's now taking place. So everything will change online and quickly. We will not be bored. And we see that each country's neighbors and superpowers are this way or the other involved in this process. All the best. Have a nice day. Bye.